So yes, shooters and reloaders out there, it's Fortune Cookie 45 LC coming to you from the hot lead zone, and we like to take new shooters to the range. So today I'm going to go to the range with 6 other people, and then 2 are brand new shooters who haven't really shot or handled guns before, but they want to give it a try. There's no better way to start a new shooter off than to go with a 22. Now, of course, none of these guns are loaded. Well, this one happens to be a Smith & Wesson Model 17, but it has the ramp front sight, so it's really like a combat masterpiece in 22 caliber. So I'm going to go ahead and let her start off by shooting this one. And then we're going to do a little bit of work with a 9mm semi-automatic pistol. And this one is a very good one for that. It is the SIG 226. So I've got some ammo here. A big box of 22 caliber Federal. This is bulk pack, value pack. And then white box Winchester 9mm, and we all know about these. So when I take new shooters to the range, I like to go ahead and provide the guns, provide the ammo, so that they can get a good experience and help them with their interest of shooting. So I'll give you a close-up of that fine Model 17 Smith & Wesson 6-shot double-action revolver, as you see. Extremely well made. With any kind of care at all, it'll last more than a lifetime. And this one's had a lot of rounds shot through it, but it doesn't have to show a lot of wear and tear. There's a little bit of wear and tear there, a little bit of wear and tear on the cylinders, but otherwise it's in fine condition, even though this is a very early gun that I owned. And very important for new shooters, here's an example of the double action and single action pull on these revolvers. Here's the single action pull, and here's the double action pull. Very good action on this particular 22 revolver. Now I know what you're thinking, that dry firing a 22 is a no-no, but in this case it's not, because the firing pin does not hit the cylinder in any way. The rims are counterbored, and the firing pin hits perfectly into the space where the rim is. Does not hit any of the steel. Of course, I would not recommend dry firing 22s unless you have this particular feature. And here, of course, is the fine SIG 226, a favorite of many law enforcement agencies that have since gone away from the double action, single action type. And here you see an example of the double action, single action pull. So here's the single action, and here's the double action pull. Very smooth action. I'm going to go over the rules of safe gun handling, and that's because if we don't do it safely, you can't have a good time. You cannot profit if there's no safety. So we're going to go ahead and go over some of the basic rules, such as treat every gun as if it was loaded. Never assume a gun is unloaded until you've checked it. We're going to show them how to check it. And then always control the direction of the muzzle. Know where you're pointing. Never point the gun at something you don't want to destroy. And then keep the finger off the trigger until we're ready to shoot. And we're not going to load the guns until the guns are actually at the range pointing at the targets. So all these things are safety rules. There are others, of course. Shouldn't be long now before we'll be able to start the ball rolling on this day. So shooting again. Got the idea. Now shooting the Smith & Wesson. Look at that. You hit right next to the other one. That's good. That means they're shooting well. Go ahead. Hold the same way, because if they all go through, it's not your shooting, it's the gun.
If you should I do it before I pick it up or when
No,
I
pick it up and then do it.
Okay.
There you go. You got it. That's it. Now the same squeeze them off. Okay, I don't know where that one went.
I think it went up.
Shoot another shot.
Wow.
You got it.
Where'd it go?
Any bullet holes. You might be throwing them low. You might be doing this.
Síguele. ¿Ya tiraste los targets? Asegúrate.
Squeeze. There you go. Now that one did hit low at 5 o'clock. You might have dropped the other two under the paper.
Right.
Got one more shot. Nice. That one hit just under the pink. So you got a hole, kind of a shape there. So you see, you did great there because these are all 38 caliber holes here, as is that one and that one there. There's two of them there.
Oh,
And this, yeah, that one got mixed into some 22 holes, and you threw a couple up here, one up here. But that's not bad. Not at all. Congratulations. See the dent there? A fresh round doesn't have the dent.
Oh, okay. So I did all 6.
So you can tell those are all fired. See? They're all fired. Go ahead, shoot some more. Watch that. You're actually anticipating. You're doing that thing where you're not doing the belly dancing. Yeah, you're not doing the belly dancing.
Okay.
You're not activating that trigger. There you go. That one hit 12 o'clock. So you didn't drop that one down. That one hit a little low. Lined up in the notch. The top is even with the back, and it's right on the center. And just squeeze the shot. There you go. 11 o'clock outside the yellow. Just outside the yellow, 1 o'clock. You can see it. Now that hit. Yeah, just near the other hole. Or you can go to the 9mm. Okay, so put this down. Now, the way this works is, you put the magazine all the way, and press this down with this. When you do that, that slides forward, slam forward, and go ahead and chamber the round. And then you're ready to shoot. Okay. Go like that, there. Actually live. This is a hot gun right now. Now it's not hot. Go ahead and do that. Insert the clip, press this down. You're going to hold right here. Hold right at the bottom like this. Like this. Like this. So you hold the sights like this, line it up like that, and the bullet should hit right there. So if you want to hit the center of the bullseye, you would take this whole thing and move it up here. I'll go ahead and set that out there for you. There you go. Go ahead. Yeah, push that down hard. There you go.
Pull it back or no?
No, you don't have to now. That chambered around.
Okay.
So hold it right at the center of the yellow. And the whole thing is squeezed. It's gonna kick now a little bit, but not too bad. There you go. Look at that. Right in the yellow. Oh, look at that. You're a natural. Wow. That last one was a little bit jerked. Smooth. Ah, that one was worse. You threw it dead low. There you go. That was a good shot. Make them all feel like the other ones. So you're jerking low. Ah, they jerked that one low. Ah, no, you're empty. There, that's 10.
Put this down, right?
Yeah, just push. There you go. You're hot. You're hot. That chambered around. Oh, don't point it over there. Keep it pointing that way.
Okay. There's nothing happening.
Here, let's see. Oh, it's live. Okay.
The grip is smaller.
6 o'clock in the yellow. Oh no, you dropped that one. Sure, I can see it. There you go. You didn't drop that one. That went high though. That went left. So you didn't line the sights.
For some reason, this one was easier for me to handle.
That went left. So you did the same thing. That's actually good though. Yeah, same place. So you're doing the same thing. I'll tell you what you're doing in a little while, but keep shooting. So push this button, push that button, and the magazine will drop out. There you go. So look at that. That's good shooting. So let me tell you what happened with that. Instead of pulling the trigger straight back, like this, if this is the trigger, instead of pulling it straight back like this, you were pushing it sideways a little bit. And you're doing the same way because you threw about 3 of them in a row right there. And then you stopped doing it, you went straight back, pulled straight back, and they'll hit in here. If you shoot high, it's because the front sight was high at the post when it went off, and it'll go high. Jerk it low all the way down here.
Now, is this the one you bought her?
So whatever you want to do. You want to do some more 20? Up to you.
Do another one.
So we're doing a contest here. What's happening is Linda's going to shoot 10 shots, and Arturo's going to shoot 10 shots, and we'll see who shoots better.
He's doing really.
So Linda hit the yellow disc with 7 shots out of 10. There's 3 misses. And so that gives Arturo a chance to do that better by, he can shoot 8 in or 9 in and win. 1 in, 2 in, 3 in, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Uh-oh, that's 10 for Arturo. So the sights were off, and that's why Linda threw 3 of them out. Because
These were my first 3.
because Arturo
It's Arturo's
went,
gun.
yeah, he got 10 for 10. Look at this, 10 for 10. Well, we know who Annie Oakley is in your family. So Mo brought some real nice 22s. Look at this stainless steel Ruger. Looks like a Mark 1. Is that a Mark 1? This is a Mark 1?
Mark 2.
Oh, it's a Mark 2. Okay. So Mo and Kiki are going over the fine points of semi-automatic 22 pistols. Well, Kiki is shooting the 22. Look at that, going into 10. She dropped one into the 9, but the rest of them are right there.
It's got the eyes, you know.
Oh, look at that. Good teaching. Oh, you got her putting them all in the 10 ring. X ring, actually. Kiki's shooting a 9mm. She's shot 3-shot group out there. Very well done. One more shot, just shoot the same way. There's 4 holes real close together. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Ah, there you go. Same hole as the 6 o'clock hole. Let me show you what you did. Not bad. That's a pinwheel. Yeah, that's your second pinwheel of the day.
It does a lot.
Yeah.
I have to tell myself to stay still. Because, you know.
Here, stand over here so that the folks at home can see the bullet holes. See that? Very nice shooting by Kiki. Yeah, easy, right? It's easy. Well, nothing like after the range to come out and go to Mel's for dinner. Now wait, I find that hard to believe that Sacramento doesn't have anything like this.
Oh, no, they have
they have one in
Mel's.
Auburn.
They have Mel's. I just haven't been to it. I went to the one in Nevada a couple times.
Where in Nevada?
Boomtown.
Oh, Boomtown, sure.
Yeah.